Everyone know the rules of the room? Good. We'll go straight to the notes. UIC winners today advances to the semifinal round for the first time ever in this league. The Flames moved to 18-14, matching their most wins since the 2019-20 season. While advancing to the semifinal round of this tournament for the first time, UIC improved its MVC tournament record to 2-3. They had 5 players today in double figures. The Racers suffered their second straight loss, slipped to 20-11. Murray State's MVC tournament record is now 2-4, including 0-3 in the quarterfinal round. The UIC Flames will play Drake tomorrow at 2:30, the first semifinal game. Okay.
Oh, Kevin, sweet. All the way from Chicago. Quite the trip. Quite the trip.
The victorious Flames are with us. Head coach Rob Ishan is with us. Elijah Crawford, Andy Johnson, Mackay Lowry represent the student body. We're going to ask Rob to start off with a statement on the game that's just concluded, and then we will go to questions for all of the Flames on the dais. Rob, please.
Yeah, I thought a really, really good team win for our group. Coming off our last game, where we did not play well, I knew our team was going to respond today in the right way. We had an edge to ourselves. We had an intensity to the way we played. And throughout the game, lots of different guys helped contribute. Have 5 guys in double figures, I thought was a testament really to how we've played successful all year long up to this point, and just a great win for us in the program.
Thank you. Questions? Start right here. Thank you.
Rob, and I guess Andy and Elijah can weigh in. I'm curious what Mackay's impact on the game looks like from a coach's lens at, plus 23, guarding pretty much everyone on the floor, attacking the basket. Like, how unique a player is he, and how much does he contribute to winning?
A couple too many reach fouls, too. You forgot to put that in there. Look, Mackay, we use Mackay in a lot of different ways. He plays the point guard at times for us. As you said, he's kind of a mismatch for us out there. I think he's incredibly unselfish. He should have, in my opinion, personal opinion, he should have been on the all-defensive team. I felt like that this year for how he's played. And he had that look in his eye today. I mean, outside of that missed dunk, he had almost a perfect game here from the field. But Mackay was ready to go. I thought his energy to start the game, he had that look in his eye like he wanted to win. Eli and Andy, you want to say anything?
I mean, I'll go ahead. I think the biggest thing with him is just energy. I mean, he does everything well. I mean, he gets us ready before games. I mean, he's just so much energy. Offense rebounds and defense rebounding, it's just like what it is. He guards at elite level, but it's not just that. It's just rebounding. It's just like, getting us good when we're off the haymaker. Like, sometimes me and Eli are kind of crazy, so Mackay comes in and kind of helps us a little bit. So yeah, I feel like it's just the biggest thing is just energy with him, and he's gonna keep on doing it for us, and we're gonna keep on, riding it out.
Me personally, I just feel like he's our glue guy. Without Mackay, there's really no UIC Flames basketball at the high level that we play.
Yep.
Like, he's 6'7", guard 1 through 5, physical. He's gonna rebound the ball, and in my opinion, like Rob said, he's first team all defense.
Mm-hmm.
One in the back on the stand. Thank you.
Well, hi, guys. Just talking about this Murray State matchup. I mean, obviously, the first 2 matchups didn't go y'all's way, but third time around was the charm. So just what was probably the biggest adjustment from the first 2 games up into this point?
Let's go with Mackay and then the head coach.
I think one of the biggest keys that we went into this game with is just physicality. I mean, they're taller than us, but we don't feel like they're stronger or more physical than us. So we try to, just be physical off rip and, just get back.
Yeah, I think you guys know we've had, a couple tough games with them. They were picked top 2 or 3 in the league. They, have a ton of talent, and all those guys that won the awards. and us losing to them, just kind of the way the first two games went, I think we were really excited. I don't want to speak, the guys can speak on it, but I sensed a level of excitement to get a chance to play them in the first round and have a chance to beat a team that beat us twice, you know? So I think definitely there was that part of it as well, kind of from a mental part coming into the game.
You got right there. Go ahead.
You guys have stressed, physicality and defense this whole season. Just kind of, just looking at the numbers, out rebounds, just with the free throw margin and all that. Just is the kind of the physicality just something you really want to preach to this team?
I think it's just kind of how we're built. When we put this team together, we knew we had a lot of depth. We knew we had a lot of physicality, some great rebounding potential, which has kind of come through. We're led the league in offensive rebounding, so we've leaned into it, and the guys, I think, have leaned into like their strengths. And a key thing in this game, I told the team, if you look at our 3 best wins of the year analytically, we have not shot the ball well from 3 in any of those games. And tonight, that was one thing I stressed all week. Shooting the ball is irrelevant to us being successful. Obviously, it helps. Andy made some big-time threes, I thought, but we were only 4 for 13, and we're able to be up, have a sizable lead. So the physicality is a huge part of who we are, and it's been all year. AJ, what do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. Coach, obviously you guys preach winning the physical battle. How do you think you guys did in terms of setting the tone and dictating the physical battle tonight?
When I looked, when I looked at halftime, I think we had 24 paint points. So for us to end with 50 paint points, to shoot 30 free throws, I thought we only did it with 10 second chance points. I thought that was a huge part of us imposing our will on the game. 50 paint points to 26. It's hard to lose if you have that discrepancy.
Anything else for UIC? All right, you'll see him again tomorrow, 2:30 against Drake. Congratulations,
Thank you, guys.
gentlemen.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Murray State Racers are with us now, head coach Ryan Miller and Fred King. We're going to have Ryan open up with a statement on the game that just concluded. And then we'll go to questions for both gentlemen on the dais. Ryan, please.
Yeah, you got to give, first of all, a lot of credit to UIC. I mean, they really came out with a lot of toughness, a lot of urgency, and I think they had us backpedaling for the most part, most of the game, where we were reacting to everything instead of being the initiators of things. So, yeah, good lesson to learn for our team, for our staff. The amount of urgency and toughness that you have to play with in March. We just didn't have that same urgency and toughness that you need to compete and compete to win.
Thank you. Questions? Right there.
Coach, first year for you, brand new roster, almost an entirely new staff, and to even get that, first round bye was obviously big. So just kind of talk about your first season from a holistic perspective.
Yeah, like I told the team in the locker room, I mean, we've accomplished a lot of good things. Was it a special season? No. The special season we wanted to be, winning championships, whether it was the Missouri Valley Conference regular season championship or this tournament championship. It wasn't special, but it was good. These guys, including Fred here, laid a strong foundation for where this program is going to go. To win 20 games in this league, I mean, anybody can beat anybody any given night, as we saw earlier tonight with Drake beating Belmont. It's a tough league. It's a league that wears you out. It's a well-coached league. Great players are in the league. So you have to bring it every single night. So the players in that locker room, our seniors have done a terrific job of laying a foundation where this program is going to go. And where this program is going to go is championship-level stuff. So learn our lessons as a coach, me too. Learn our lessons, look back at it, and be happy with some of the successes we've had. We had the best win in the non-con versus Akron, anybody in this league. We had great wins. We had some heartbreaking losses, but a lot of things we can look back and be proud of, but also a lot of things we can look back and learn from, and how we take this program under the leadership we have in this program is phenomenal, whether it's the administration, the president's office, how we take this program where it needs to go, which is championship level stuff. And it was great. These guys, like I said, great foundation, and there's better things are going to come, though.
Go ahead.
Coach, you talked about lack of toughness and urgency. What do you think contributed to that the most in the second half of the season?
I wouldn't say the second half of the season. I mean, we had some good wins, but in the second half of the season, I was just particularly talking about that game right there. And I would say their identity and tough-minded nature, and they're a very athletic ball club. And when they bring that toughness and urgency, and we were responding to that instead of being initiators of it, it put us on our excuse me, guys. It put us on our heels a little bit, and I was particularly talking about that game.
Go ahead. Another one.
And then just to follow up on the next steps, just this offseason, the biggest priorities for you.
Yeah, we're going to see we might have some postseason opportunities, so we might look at those because this team needs to continue to learn and grow. Like some of the younger guys in this program need more minutes, more exposure, more tournament stuff. So maybe we get opportunity tournament-wise to keep growing with this team and maybe win a championship, a postseason championship of some kind. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what it lies. But for this program to go where it needs to go to, we need to be much better defensively. We're the top 2 offensive team in the league this year. Excuse me again. Sorry. We were top 2 offensive team in the league this year. We're one of the better offensive teams in the country, all the country, top 60, I think, Ken Palmer, something like that. Defensively, we need to get more sound, get tougher. We need to rebound better. Those things will be addressed with this team that's currently in the locker room and recruits we bring in, whether it's a transfer portal or whether it's high school recruits. But those things are going to be addressed because if we want to take this to the championship, from placing 4th in the league to 1st and 2nd and championship level stuff, we have to be a much better defensive team. We have to be a much better rebounding team.
Fred, how do you think you and the rest of the guys have really kind of laid the foundation and kind of set the culture for what this program can be?
Just giving the young guys something to look up to, like whenever they miss, just try to keep them positive, net shot mentality, and, just always being there for them. They're new to basketball. I was once new too, and I learned from the guys up, and that's what I tried to do. I try to lay a positive mark on them.
Hey, Fred, just one for you. Can you just go back to the decision to come with Ryan to Murray State, and because you really got to showcase what you're all about this season and how that's going to help you going on in your basketball career?
I mean, it started off from high school. You know, he recruited me. You know, he came down to the Bahamas on a little plane. He scared of, ate some conch, and from there we were always together. You know, whenever I did good, he was there. Whenever I did bad, he would let me know. He hold me accountable. And as soon as he got the job, I was like, "Yep, I know I'm gone." Didn't even need to take any more visits, and I really wanted to help him get this one. And I mean, it was good, but we could have done better.
You were terrific.
Fred, looking back at the season as a whole, what was like your favorite part of this whole time being in Murray?
Wouldn't say I have a favorite moment. I would say like every day, you know, just being around the guys. You know, we hang out like 24/7. We're always at my place, watching football, basketball, whatever. You know, just trying to stay close as a team. I would say every day is special.
Coach, in this game, it kind of seemed, I mean, there was obviously effort in that second half and trying to come back, but it kind of seems every time you try to get something going. Did you feel kind of you shot yourself in the foot, you know, this game?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously they set the tone early. You know, we shot 28% in the first half. Some are good looks, some things that we're trying to get offensively, and we just missed the shots or missed free throws. But some of it was their urgency and attention to detail on their defensive end, their strong identity defensively. But we just wanted to keep our guys competing, staying in possession by possession, trying to win individual possessions, which was really difficult for us because they got us really stretched out. And when you get really stretched out like that and you're trying to, you know, get more aggressive, getting steals, getting turnovers, you give up a lot of layups. And there's a few times where I thought if we could make one more play or two more plays that we could get it under 10, that we'd have a shot. We almost got it there, but it wasn't in the cards tonight. They were better than us tonight. You know, we swept them during the regular season, and it's really difficult. They're good. I mean, they have great wins. I mean, they're a good team, and Rob and his staff has done an unbelievable job. And to be able to beat a team 3 times is really, really, really challenging. And obviously tonight we were on the losing end of a 3-game series with them.
Coach, for you personally, just what was the biggest thing that you learned about yourself over the course of your first season as a head coach? And then how do you apply that when it comes to reflecting on this past season and moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, this league is challenging. I would say the biggest thing I've learned that, you know, I've coached at defensive type teams that had great identity defense with Jamie Dixon at TCU, or most recently, more of an offensive identity at Creighton with Coach McDermott. I would say to win this league, historically at Creighton, we won with our offensive space and pace and creativity offensively. We're going to keep that identity, but to win in this league, we have to be a much, much better defensive team. And so we're going to address those issues, and we're going to make sure they're fixed. Because, like I said, the administration here, the Murray State Athletic Program, the president, the university has given us an opportunity and resources to compete for championships. So we're not going to take those babies for granted. And so we're going to put the work in and fix some of the issues that kind of kept us away from winning a championship. And the big issue was our defense.
Anything else for the Racers? All right, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your season and best of luck.
Thank you.